Ali, what are you about to do?
There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Go away. Camera off. Stop recording. Stop recording. I am working on part 2 of the book. I have done the crappy first draft of chapters 1, 2, and 3, and now I'm working on the crappy first draft of chapters 4, 5, and 6. And the goal I've set myself is that 1 chapter a day. So for these 3 days while we're in Wales, the plan is today chapter 4, tomorrow chapter 5, the day after chapter 6, bang them out. How hard can it be? Turns out it's actually harder than that because I'm really trying to, in a way, writing is thinking. And I find that, it's all well and good me just roaming around and trying to figure out what I want to say. But actually, it's when I put pen to paper, as it were, or typing to screeny using the app Scrivener is when I'm sort of thinking out loud through the process of writing, and I'm discovering sort of the things that I want to say. At the moment, the challenge is I kind of know all the things I want to say. I know what the main message is, but when writing a book, the message needs to be kind of logical and coherent and consistent throughout. And so it's if I was doing it in a video, if I was giving a talk about it, it wouldn't necessarily need to be that, part A wouldn't necessarily need to immediately really nicely translate to transition into part B. But for the book, I'm kind of feeling like it needs to feel satisfying. No, people probably don't care. If you read nonfiction books and stuff, you're probably not really thinking about the macro structure of it. Oh, it totally makes sense that section 2 came after section 1 and I can see what the author did there. But for my own internal peace of mind, I'm I really want the entire argument to be very, very, very coherent and logical. And it's figuring out that transition between the 2 sections that's currently quite hard. But maybe, if I think about what my editor would say, she'd say, Ali, don't worry about the transitions. We can always figure those out later. Just write the thing you want to write and we'll worry about the transitions later. So actually, I should probably take that advice and make it happen. But yeah, basically we're writing about procrastination, and I'm trying to write about why is procrastination a problem? Why do we procrastinate? Why do we struggle to get started with things? How do deadlines play into this? Are deadlines a solution to procrastination, or to what extent are deadlines a solution to procrastination? And then it's I've got this 3-part method for dealing with procrastination generally. So step 1 is to plan, step 2 is to feel, and step 3 is to do. And so those are going to be the 3 chapters in this section. So today I'm going to write the planning chapter in theory. That's a plan. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, gonna have a good time.
Ali, what are you about to do?
I'm about to have a call with a personal trainer to talk about one of my goals for fitness. And how we can work together to achieve those goals. Yes. So there's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Go away. Camera off. When I decided to leave medicine to become a, YouTuber, for God's sake, that, there was a huge part of me that was is this really legit? Am I making the right decision? Will I essentially become an outcast or a pariah in society because I have gone for this? I've chosen to leave something as noble a profession as medicine, which saves lives, for the sake of making silly videos on the internet. And so I think that's part of it. It's what will society think of me? But I think also I've had a bunch of conversations with people since I announced my decision to leave medicine and stuff. People now start emailing me having career crises that, I'm in this job and the job pays well, but it's not the thing I really want to do. How do you think about it in terms of we all need money to survive, right? So there is a baseline level of money that we need to get in our jobs, and the legible alternative careers of these days, actually become a creator has become a lot more legible than it used to be back in the day. Become a creator is one of those things where there's basically zero guarantee of making any money at all, at least for the first while, especially if someone's a complete beginner to it. So how do you tackle that thing of, I need money to survive, my job gives me money, but it's not the thing that I really want to do?
Really what I'm urging people to do is actually reconnect with how they're feeling. It sounds so easy, but even with the creator path becoming more legible, more and more people are coming to me and saying, oh, I think I want to quit my job and do my own thing. But then they'll list out a bunch of concerns and issues they'll have, and I'll have to be no, based on the people I know who are thriving in this path, you are not those people.
Right, so just wrapped up recording with Paul Millard, the author of the fantastic book, The Pathless Path. That was sick. This is like the first remote interview we've done in a long time for the pod. And it's nice that we could just set up the cameras, thank you Gordon for that, in this remote location in the middle of Wales, surrounded by scenery and stuff, to be able to do the podcast. I think one of the things that with the podcast I've sort of assumed, which is possibly a false assumption, is that it needs to be done in person. And I think things are better in person, and I always do prefer in-person stuff. But the in-person thing, to do a podcast that comes out every week, comes at the expense of a lot of like lifestyle-y things, in that it keeps me grounded to the UK or to my studio where there's cameras and stuff. But the fact that we did this remote interview and it was good and it was fun and it was great and I'm really glad we did it, means that, now I'm feeling much more happy about potentially, I don't know, spending a couple of weeks in Barcelona or something like that, or going to Bali for a bit, or like just traveling around a little bit more, knowing that, hey, if I want to do a podcast interview, microphone, camera, laptop, internet connection actually gets you a pretty solid podcast setup from almost anywhere in the world that has an internet connection. So yeah, very exciting stuff. And thank you, Amber, for organizing that. It's good stuff. Yeah, we've got another interview in 2 days' time with Alex Lieberman, the founder of Morning Brew, and that'll be fun as well. Now the plan for the rest of the day is bang out more book stuff. I promised myself that I would write the first draft of chapter 4 today. I've been procrastinating a lot from it, but now I feel energized and I feel like I can make some progress.
You are currently... I just heard you say, wow, we have bread. I've never seen someone procrastinate so hard that they're infused by bread.
Yes. Before I can start working on the book, I need to make bread. I need to make some toast and jam.
For the record, you've been before I can start for the last 4 hours.
Look, leave me alone. Oh, just a waste, man.
Yep. That's what day in the life of being Ali Abdaal is.
How's book stuff going, Abby?
Book stuff. Why is life so hard?
The question.
I don't know what to write. I kind of know what to write. I just think it's all really bad.
What's the chapter?
It's about beating procrastination.
This is ironic.
Tune in a few hours and we'll find out if Ali Abdaal manages to finish his book.
I was going to enlist your help for some brainstorming.
Okay.
What's the score now?
Bad day for my other colleagues, for instance.
Presumably in Gordon's favour by his face. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jakob. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Speech?
Thank you. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
So, how much progress have we made through this book today?
We've made progress.
Did you write the chapter?
Not yet. The night is young, Gordon. The night is young. Ye of little faith. Is that the phrase? Nice. Ye of little faith. So, thank you for watching this vlog. Stay tuned till tomorrow's vlog to see, did we manage to write this chapter of the book? Anyway, thank you for watching. Click here for yesterday's vlog. Click here for the vlog playlist. Hit subscribe to be, and hit that bell button to be notified about tomorrow's vlog as well. Great. Night night.
Say goodnight to the vlog.